Hello friends and fellow Bushmasters. Alright, we're looking around the house. We needed to find some information about the family, so there's a portrait on the wall here. This corroded picture frame has almost completely deteriorated. You can barely make out a ghostly figure sitting together in the rotten canvas. A shame, time has almost forgotten this family. Maybe I can restore this, just a little piece of them. So what do I need to do? I need a restorative idol. Okay, how do I make that? We need one of these. And for this I need some pumpkin jack bones. Are you kidding me? So we need to head to the fields now to go complete this. Wow, this is going to be one of those things, is it? Alright, well we found out a lot. This is good. But we got to head back to the fields. Let's head out towards our portal here. And see if we can't get the pumpkin jack bones quickly, and then we'll see what else we need. Where is our way out? It is right over here. Alright. So definitely, I think we did a pretty good job of having a lot of stuff. But it's like no matter how much stuff you have, it's never quite enough. Okay, pumpkin jack bones. Let's see here again. So these things. Pumpkin jack bones. And I don't remember how to get the pumpkin jacks. Is it... Aha, there we go. Against pumpkin jacks. Okay. Alright, so let's use this against the pumpkin jack. Now, where am I going to find the pumpkin jack? Maybe over this way? Yeah, I feel like this might be it. Was it in here? No, this is the gnomes. The nasty little gnomes. Aha, here's the pumpkin jacks. My hatchet. There we go, yes. So we got a pumpkin jack bone. Now we can make this. Okay, and then we can go on and make... we need 2 of these. And I should probably make a few more of these. Because I'll need some myself. And then we can make the restorative idol. Beautiful. Alright. So let us run through here, and while we're here, we'll just grab some gnome hats, I guess. Save me some grief later. I'll go back and hand these, get this thing going. This has worked out nicely. Yeah, definitely, it's a lot of, like, these locations aren't super hard. None of this is, like, ultra difficult to remember, but there is a lot of locations. I feel like half the time I'm going to kind of forget what exactly I'm even looking for, like location-wise. See, I've gone off track here. I'm down more. There's a lot of different areas, but they are so specific in terms of what you'll get. Alright, didn't really need that. Yeah, down over here, right? Down over this way. Hey, buddy. Oh. Yeah, good enough. Alright, and then it should be... It's to the right here? Yes, by you. Moo. I'll have to remember by the fields is a good way to get some milk if I need it. And then back over to the graveyard. And then back over to the house. And then back over to the crypt. Again, not so bad, really. And we'll get the easy to get stuff here. All this clay while we're here, because we'll probably need more. There's never enough clay. I mean, I've loaded up on a little bit of water and a little bit of the weird water, but I still feel like that's not going to be quite enough. Alright, inside we go. And, right. Let's go upstairs and let's go amend this thing. The Crota picture frame is almost completely deteriorated. A shame, time has almost forgotten this family. Restore. Color and light flood back into the faded port painting to reveal a content-looking family. You recognize one of the younger girls by her shock of hair and brooch on her chest. That must be our wailing wraith, a granddaughter by the looks of it, so she must be on the lower tiers of the crypt. I think that's everything I need to know. The banshee's body is buried under the crest of the lion. She's a granddaughter, so she'll be on the bottom row. She was the third one to pass away. Okay. This is good. And down into the crypt we go. Now, I think we should be fine with the spider business. We did seem to be able to kind of dodge them out. I think a little bit. We'll see. I don't think I have enough ingredients to make any more of the other unpleasant things. I would need to do a little bit more rooting around, I think, in the swamp. But I think we'll be good. Again, take the good stuff while we're here and over to the crypt. So we're looking for the lion. And then even from there, we've got to be a bit more specific. So here's the owl. That's not the one we're looking for. Okay, so this down here will be the lion room, right? Third on the... There we go, wall crypt. You dig your nails underneath the loose plaque and begin to pull. The rusty bolts pop out of the corners of the end cap as the whole thing rips from the mossy wall. You toss away the grave corner and peer inside the dark hollow, holding your lamp aloft. Dozens of small beady eyes blink back at you. Rats! You quickly jump aside as a torrent of vermin come pouring out of the coffin. Filthy little biters come to bill for more graves. Squeaking and hissing, they flow like some lumpy liquid, rushing back towards the entrance. You get the feeling that these rats are far more organized than any normal pest. Where are you off to, little devils? Running back to your master, perhaps? Follow the rats to their nest in the graveyard. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so I've just got to go along with them, I guess. So we're not wanting to just take them all out. Okay. So hopefully they're still here and we don't have any issues. There we go, good. Follow them back. Pick up a black rose while we're at it. Oh, into this tree. Okay. Knotted brush. You drag a swarm of rats into the thorny bramble, their bodies whirling in a verminous mass. This does not, however, seem to be their permanent nest. If you can only flush them out, perhaps they would flee to their true source. A good spark ought to set this dry tinder alight. Can't hide from me, beasts. Okay, oh, I see. So I've got, I already have a thing here. Light this up. The brush is quickly subsumed in tongues of flame, scattering the rats beneath. Their frenzied rout is not without order, though. In a wave of fur and claws, they scramble through the graveyard towards their next hiding place. Stay away from all the other baddies. Okay, is this... I'm gonna have to go in here? The horde of rats pour between the bars of this crumbling mausoleum, swirling in the gyre just out of reach. Once more, they have found temporary refuge. Smoke them out. Okay. The smoke emanating from the pellet is thick and concentrated. Even though they are below the worst of it, the choking fumes are enough to flush the rats out. Once more they rush forth, this time fleeing towards the shadow of the ruined church. Is that up here? Okay. Locked gate. They disappear. Is well beyond accepting anything short of a key. Something more potent will be needed to open it. Acidic unguent recipe. Unguent. Oh, however you say that. This thing. Okay. I need some brambles from the swamp. Oh, for Pete's sake. This is the stuff that gets me. Okay, so we need to go now and head to the swamp. And we'll just need some brambles. So this is another one of these this'll be quick kind of things. And you, right? Yep. Alright, swamp. So we'll just go cut a bunch of brambles, get this thing made, and then we will be laughing here. The brambles are even usually right around here, aren't they? Yeah, there's some up here. Oh, move out of the way. Don't, buddy. Scorching our face off. Where are the brambles? Well, here's some more of these. I'll take them. There we go. There's the brambles. Okay, so now we can make one more of those. I feel like I should probably get a couple more brambles while I'm at it, though. Just to make sure I'm not going to be running low. There was more down here, if I remember correct. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's 2. That's probably alright. Let's get ourselves that. Get that vine. There we go. Good enough. And on the way back, maybe we'll spot something else. I'm not going to mess about with all this other stuff. And there may be... No, that's fine. Alright, let's head back to the grave. See, at least it is quick. I don't mind this so much. Whenever you get into, when a game wants you to do a bunch of things and you've got to backtrack and go all over the place. Like this, that's such quick diversions, really. Dissolve. The iron of the padlock wheezes in protest as it melts away into the blackened goo. The chain falls away and you push open the gate to the churchyard beyond. Okay, we got into the church, and then we'll look around and see if there's anything in the yard here. Doesn't seem to be anything behind it. No. Alright, let's just get in. It is exciting when you get into these locations that you knew would be a location. It's always nice. Okay, so... You attempt to pick up the candlestick but find it attached to some mechanism inside the altar. A latch flips and you watch a stack of bones slide aside to reveal a crack in the wall. Okay, that's cool. And we'll pilfer this. No one's going to be missing that. And what else do we have here? There's another one here. It's just a lot of rats. So, I mean, we could be getting some of these rats with snap traps. I don't know if that's where we want to be, what we want to do yet, or if we gotta wait till we see the rest of this. Oh, hello. There's a, here's their loot. There's the Rat King. Okay, there's another pile of loot. Okay, there's a chest, we'll get that. Alright, and then there's a lot of things shining, so, but I'm assuming the Rat King there is the only... Yeah, that other chest doesn't look like a thing. And we'll confirm that everything here is also not a thing. Alright, let's go and chat. Rat, hey, who in blazes are you? Who let you in, huh? I let myself in. You should really hide your secret lair a bit better. Though I must admit, this is quite the collection you've acquired here. Why? What's it to you? You're looking to make a trade? We got whatever you need, sister. If you can pay the market price, it is. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for an old antique brooch, and I've heard you're the one to talk to. Yeah, I got plenty of those. The vermin flips open his cloak, and you see it's lined with rows and rows of fine jewelry. You lean in for a closer look. The items all look like priceless family heirlooms, but you can't pick out the one belonging to the banshee. Huh. I'm not sure. I'll have to confer with my friend to see which is the right one. The rat narrows his eyes suspiciously and hides his wares back in his cloak. And just who is this friend of yours? Why, she's the original owner, of course. She would very much like to have her property returned to her. No deal. We don't make trades with the dead. But you're happy enough to steal from them. Let me just go tell my friend where your little hideout is. I'm sure she'll be more persuasive than myself. Fool, this place is sacred ground. No banshee will be able to come here. Alright, no need to be crass. So return to the church altar. Oh, did we end up getting it? I don't think so. But let's go to the church altar and see. Are they gonna... Ah, no spirits may cross the threshold, eh? Well then, I'll just have to invite one myself. A spirit board recipe. Okay, so we've got to make a spirit board. What do we need for this? And I need more of the pumpkin jack things. Grrr, pumpkin jacks. Okay, and then the pumpkin jack traps. Are these snare traps, and I need more of these. Alright, so we need to go and get another pumpkin jack. Fine. Where are we? Out this way. And where did we come in? It wasn't all the way down here, was it? Maybe it was. No. That was to the left. Oh, there it is, for Pete's sakes. It's the broken pile of stuff. Of course it is. Alright, so a quick diversion back now to the field. This is even quicker, I think, this time. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting this other area becomes so valuable. Oh, no, the field. The field, you fool. And then we'll head over and get the pumpkin jack. Indeed. Warp, 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 warp. Okay, yeah, not gonna worry about all that stuff there. Keep all that guff to yourself. We're just looking to talk to the pumpkin friends. Alright, let's get down here. I'm not going to bother with anything else. We know what we need. Let's just do it. Okay, put this down, and then let's... Now, in terms of making, say, another one of those, I could, but I would need this. And is the skeeter snoot. You know what? I'm going to make one of these. And I'm going to end up... I'm just going to get another one because I don't really want to do this again. You know what? I wonder if I could have been a little bit more cautious in my placement and got 2 for 1. Probably. But that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, let's get back over into that. And let's confirm we can actually make this thing now. Okay, and then back over here. There we go. Good things we had made so many weird things already. I feel good about that. I do feel like I'm going to end up having to go back to the swamp at some point to get some more skeeter snoots or something. More pints of blood. More heinous things. Alright, away we go. But again, these are like literally only like 2 minutes, 3 minute diversions at this point, so at least they're not causing me like super grief, like, oh, now you gotta go and redo like huge amounts of stuff. So I don't mind this, actually. You feel a sense of accomplishment in that you know where the things are, which is kind of cool. Okay. You close your eyes and place your hands on the planchette of the spirit board. Concentrating hard, you try to focus your thoughts towards the haunted mansion. Hello, can you hear me? Show me a sign. The planchette begins to twitch and move, slowly tracing out letters on the board. Who is this? Oh, come now. Who else would this be? I'm calling to let you know I found out what the rat is. You might want to come down here and speak to him. The lights flicker within the halls and dim down until you're drenched in total darkness. Only a blood-red glow throbs from the altar. Wind rushes through the church, and you can hear the squealing of rats as they dive for cover. On the gale come the screams of the dead reverberating through the halls. The spirit board shudders and splits with the noise, and skeletal hand claws its way out from the peephole of the cracked planchette. Yee! Right, through that crack in the wall, actually. The vengeful spirit howls and flies right through your body as she sweeps down to the rat's hideout. Brr, that's chilly. Wait for me. I need to see how this ends. So we're going to go return to the rat's nest and we're going to pay them a visit. I suspect it's not going to end well. No, she's not so happy. You dare take from me. How did you wait? It was a simple misunderstanding. I didn't. Even in your hour of judgment. You lie? The rat's bulging eyes lock onto you in desperation. This is your doing, isn't it? You let her in here. I'm merely helping to settle a dispute. You thought all your grave robbing wouldn't come away with consequences? Face justice for your crimes, thief. The dead have come for you. The banshee whirls around like a hurricane, drawing with her an innumerable host of ghosts and spirits. No, get off of us, you wretches. You were dead. Finders keepers. Spectral claws grab onto the rat and his verminous minions and drag them squealing into the underworld. Fakes. Are they going to leave some rat tails around here? With the crack of thunder, the howling wind evaporates. Not a single rat remains. A calm falls over the banshee as she reaches down and picks up one of her scattered brooches left on the floor. My brooch! It's back. It's safe. I can finally sleep. She clutches her treasure to her breast and looks at you with a final crooked smile before fading into a glimmer of ghostly smoke. In the eerie silence of the cave, you see something squirming in the debris. You brush aside some pilfered treasure and uncover a writhing mass of pink rat tails tangled together like worms. Ugh, looks like they got all knotted up trying to escape. The soul of the rat. Nice. We completed the soul of the rat. Very good. Just double check there's nothing else here. So, we got the other souls to get it back on with now. Very good. So one down. I didn't expect that would lead to a completed quest there. Okay, the buddy here, buddy there. I don't want to deal with them. I feel like I'm going to need more of these other things. I have a bad feeling. Okay. So, I don't know if we need to go and talk to Chum over at the, like, there's still this sheep over here. And then there was Deuter over this way. I don't know if Old Man's got anything now to... Okay, let's leave that be. Now, let's go check our quest log here and see. We've got the cat... find clues of the market. Where are we at here? Return to the baker. And investigate the gallows in the village. Okay, so we do need to go back to the village, I suspect. Let's investigate the gallows. To the docks. To the village. We'll check out those gallows and then we'll head back. So we're almost done another one here as well. Now let's take a look on the map and see if sheep's clothing. Okay, to the graveyard, to the docks, to the market, into the forest, a fieldward path. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the graveyard, or the gallows would be near the graveyard. But again, I don't remember seeing them. Have we? So the ram. So there's going to be something to do with the ram in the graveyard still, isn't there? Oh, no, right. Those... I already forgot. Yeah, right, I can't deal with that thing. No, I don't want to go to the field. Okay. So let's go and set this as our thing here. The ram, question the ram in the village square. Okay. Okay, so where is the village square? Passage down. Okay, is it over that way then? Well, let's head over that way. Passage down. What was this to again? Have I even been here? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yes, we have. Alright, so now I think we'll head back. There was still this thing up here though, wasn't there, where we were kind of pondering. if we're able to head out. Oh no, okay, that's fine. No, we don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is the village square, is it not? Perhaps not. Let's check our map again. Okay, so we have to go the other way. Gotcha. The other bridge. So, you know what? I will cut down some reeds now because I feel like I probably used up tons of stuff. All these basic resources we ripped through pretty nicely. Alright, and there's some more. Alright, let's get over... Oh, can you let me through? Thank you. Not going to worry about that. There we go. This is where we wanted to get to. Ram, listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear wool proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right, plain wool is the best wool. All of these outlandish colors and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. They are the product of misled individuals, and as we all know, individuals are weak. Only the united are strong. Together we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all those the colors bad then? What about gray? It's almost plain white. Gray is forbidden. Gray is the gateway to blue, and where's there's blue, the green isn't far behind. What's next? Yellow, purple, even red? Ooh, no, anything but red, no. Always remember, colors lead to discord, to chaos, and with chaos the wolves will come for us all. Aye, not the wolves. Watch out, there's one right there. The nearest sheep jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. I'm not a wolf, you half-wits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad, right, boss? That's right. So what is an outsider wants with us? Are you here to tempt my flock with your anarchic ideals? I doubt you lot would have room in your heads for any more ideals, but no, I'm here looking for the black sheep. It seems our shop was burned down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Bah, that is bah, there's some black sheep and is a thorn in my side. Never heeds my warnings, always goes against what's good and proper, but I assure you I was tending my flock all night. I had nothing to do with her disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you've always had it out for the black sheep, and I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander. You have no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she may have just left her kettle on. As the sheep stump about, you notice flakes of ash leaving black marks in the cobblestones of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where this suspicious trail will lead. Okay. Right. I'll need to reveal the trail. And we need unveiling powder for that. Okay. There we go. You sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints. It appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. And, oh, here's the gallows as well, by the way. You peer through the slatted planks of the town's gallows. It doesn't really seem like it'd see much use. The space underneath is stuffed with evidence storage and parade decorations, including a box of dusty fireworks. An errant note catches your eye, but you can't quite fit your hand through the wooden planks. Drat, I'll need something thin and grabby. A pluck pocket. One of these, which we can now make because we have the pickpocket's ability there. Oh, and let's use our pluck pocket. You pluck out the slip of paper from under the gallows. It looks like a torn notebook page, hastily stuffed in a crack, almost wanting to be discovered. If you're reading this, then you've no doubt witnessed my greatest crime spree. I, the cat, will be remembered throughout history as the greatest underground mastermind. The town flatfoots will never notice a couple of parade fireworks missing, and that blacksmith buffoon will lose more than a few chest hairs. How arrogant! This proof ought to convince the blacksmith of the cat's involvement. Take the note. Okay, and then let's go and continue following the path. That's beautiful. So we're, things are looking up here. And I like that there's a bandit right there. That would have been helpful. Okay. Did the trail kind of just end here? Where does it lead? I guess that's the end of the trail, and I'll need another revealing powder. There we go. The footprints leading away look to be moving at great speed, like someone's being chased. Alright, up we go. they have led us to another pile. Well, let's get another revealing powder if we can. We can. No, just barely, though. A pair of lone footprints ducks into the vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused direction. The black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. Alright, and away we go down here. And to the gargoyle. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. The only company is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes to examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. Let's hope it hasn't got any of that bird poo on it. As you reach up to unwrap the scarf, the gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with the sound of two grinding millstones. Oh, I beg your pardon, I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Ha, a watcher? Why is it that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest blocks of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I, and yet, day after day I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush, I don't need to take fashion tips from you, and besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf, admit it. I was merely following this trail of sooty footprints, but now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the black sheep, did you? It basically is like, why else? Unlike that ghastly ram, I always ring in that gaudy bell of his and poo-pooing everywhere else is fun. This world is alive and needs a good splash of color once in a while. You know where the black sheep is then. Now hold on, how do I know you aren't just another agent of banality like the ram? Look at that skirt, so last century. You'll have to prove you're an ally of fashion scene before I can say another word. Now I've had my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Pah, those clogs are fit for a horse. No, I've got to have my heart set on elf shoes, delicate, dainty, exquisite, and absolutely to die for. Plus I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay, so we have the elf shoes. We set the tiny footwear aside. The gnome hat. Okay, and the sewing kit. Oh boy. I don't know if we can. No, we need a skeeter snoot. Okay, and then we're gonna have to go and get that with a skeeter trap is no, not that. Skeeters. There we go. Okay, let's go and get some skeeters. So we gotta go back to the gargoyle. And thank goodness the passage down is right here. Very conveniently placed. To the swamps. Again, I do like how thoughtfully well placed these things are, though. Despite having to go back and forth between points, it's not such an ordeal. And then we'll just get a few more of these things as we are standing around here. Alright, and then out we go. And this will give us at least the one we need. Yeah, I definitely like the idea in a game where they do make you feel like an expert by your ability to quickly resolve things. You're like, oh, I know where that is, and then, you know, you do feel very good about that. You tuck the sewing kit in a safe nook. As you present the handful of tiny clothing, the gargoyle lets out a grinding screech. What's wrong? These are simply magnificent. The excited statue seems thrilled about the elf shoes in particular. It nearly gave me a heart attack, and I don't see what's so great about these things. They're barely the size of thimbles. Ignoring you, the gargoyle slips the minuscule shoes into its wriggling toes. Oh, but aren't they just lovely? Well, I think you look ridiculous. Now tell me where the black sheep is, or turn you into gravel next. No need to wrinkle up your rags. I carried her out to a secret grove in the woods to hide from the ram. You even managed to save some of her stock as well. Since you've shown yourself to be no friend to the ram, I guess I could fly you there too. The gargoyle flexes. Let's go. Very good. Okay. Black sheep. Stay back. The ram sent you to finish me off, didn't he? Oh, crackers. I knew I couldn't trust that gargoyle to keep a secret. Calm down. I didn't come to fleece you. In fact, I came to see what miserable tyrant. Why that miserable tyrant tried to run you out of town. You glance around at the rescued rolls of patterned fabrics and balls of colored yarn, all because of this lovely textile work. I never meant to cause trouble, I just wanted to make some beautiful clothing, but the ram saw my work as some affront to his great vision. He wants us sheep to all dress the same, but think the same, be the same, but I don't understand. Why can't we be different? The loudest voice is seldom the wisest. Tears well up in the sheep's wide-set eyes. They burned down my wool shop and tried to kidnap me. Oh, I barely got away. Thankfully, that helpful gargoyle was able to salvage some of my things from the fire. At a time like this, knitting clothing is the only thing I can do to calm my nerves. I hope I have enough yarn to last me. My poor spinning wheel is broken on the journey here, so I don't think I can make any more. A shame. I, too, am a weaver of sorts. Your wheel can't possibly be beyond repair. Can I take a look at it? If you think it would help, be my guest. Okay, we need another restorative idol. What do we need for this again? One of these things. Thankfully, I got into the pumpkin jack, and then make another one of these, and we can do that. Good as new. A few splints and smellable grease, and she's all ready to go. Wow, really? Thank you so much. What else can I do to ever repay you? I think together we should be able to repay that stinking ram for causing the mess in the first place. I have an idea to knit him a cardigan he won't soon forget. Why, a special gift? That's a lovely idea. But it will need a personal touch. Some wool collected from those dim-witted followers of his should do the trick. Huh. The ram guards his flock like an ogre. You won't be able to get a single hair off of them without watching. That is a problem. Oh, unless you find us missionaries, sometimes the ram sends a loyal sheep to spread the word. Why, but if anyone can find them, it's you. You found me, after all. He spouts his gibberish to the corners of the world. Where are these missionaries? Nearer than you think. They usually travel to the docks, the graveyard, and the market. Shame they won't have the ram's protection. I've got plenty of fleece here, but if you need something special, mind just put it by the spinning wheel. Okay. So, we've got the Metamorphosis Elixir. We're going to need some Crypt Walker Silk. And then we're going to need some other stuff. So let's go in here and check what we have. Okay. Is there anything else? That looks like about it, doesn't it? Okay, back to the village. Now we know there's the one that's going to be hanging out by the graveyard. We've seen that one. So I guess let's go get that. By the crypt. Or outside the crypt. And they're going to be relatively easy. Right here. Now what do I need for them though? We don't know their weakness. Who's there? Show yourself in the name of Ram. No need to be jumpy, my friend. I'm just a lonely old woman coming to grieve. Oh, I thought you were one of those nasty ghosts. Usually this place is pretty dull, but lately it's been nothing but angry spirits. He glances over his shoulder in near panic. Oh, why the Ram sent me here? The place gives me the creeps. You scratch your cauldron at the thought as sheep jump at a nearby patch of mist. It looks like all we need to do is give this chap a good fright, and his wool will be mine for the picking. We got the haunted mannequin recipe. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I need to make one of these. But in order to that, I need to make one of these. I'm going to need more skeeters. Okay, and then we're going to get this. And then we're going to make this. I'm going to use this. The skittish sheep nearly jumps out of his pelt. Aye! Now's my chance to shear his wool. You quickly snip a handful of wool from his quaking body. Forget this, I don't care how angry the ram gets, I'm going back to the flock. Okay. We've got that one. And then we've got to go and get the other ones. So... gargoyle in the village, collection of raw materials. Missionary at the docks, collect wool from... Okay, we need crypt walker silk from the graveyard. And we need wool from missionary at the docks, missionary in the market. Okay, so let's get these crypt walker traps here. These things. Right, I can make... I'm gonna need more of this. Because I need... I feel like I needed more than that. For Pete's sakes. Okay, and so to make... I need more of the, the swamp things. Okay, so let's go back to the space between the two worlds. I'm gonna go get more swamp things, then we'll go back and get the other two missionaries as well. I love the ease with which really these things can be done. You know, same with these traps for the skeeters. Okay, let's make one of these. Okay, and then I'll get my trimmers out. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, let's get some of these roots. Oh. And then can I make the thing from the thistle? Okay, so I can make... I've got 2 of these now. Is that going to be enough, though? Okay, I've got some roots up there. Hard to remember where, like, what all the things I'm supposed to avoid are. Okay, what's over here? Right, unpleasantness, largely. Ah, here we go. This is what we're looking for up here. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll cut down a few more things. Good enough. That's a nice little, yeah, quick diversion. Alright. So we've got the one thing. Let's go get the arachnid stuff. And then over to the other ones. It's interesting, though, the branching, the way this branches out. Oh, is that the way? There's just the sheer number of things you need to get. And the way it's like one quest leads to 4 more quests. Yet I don't mind. Normally in a game, like a lot of games in this, you know, I get kind of weary after a time. Not with this one. Okay. Okay, you know what? That actually might be enough. I think we needed 2. Let's just see if it tells us how many we needed. Yeah, okay, collection raw materials. Okay, how much? It doesn't say how much we need. Alright. I'm going to assume we have enough. Although, to be fair, I did make 2 of the... You know what? I'm going to go back in it. We've got enough to make another trap here, so let's just use it. There's no point wasting this. Maybe I can go back down into this one again. Nope. Shouldn't have to go far, though. Kerblam. Okay, we got a little bit less silk that time, so it seems like, at least. But at any rate, let's head out of here. And we should be able to wrap up this one pretty quick. Okay, so... we need to go find the one in... Where did it say they are? They are in the... wool from the Rams missionaries. Missionary at the docks, missionary at the market. Okay. And we had something else to do down here. Alright, so let's go and see who's hanging... Ah, there's the missionary here. Hey, buddy. Hey, you know what stinks around here? Your breath? Maybe cut back on the crabgrass. Har har, very funny. I'm talking about all these mismatched folk walking around all like disgusting individuals. Don't they care about unity? Aren't they lonely? Don't they want to be part of something bigger? How are they not full to the brim with pure horror of existential dread? You leave the sheep to spiral deeper into their own metaphysical pit. Huh, this fellow seems to be projecting some deep-seated issues. Perhaps if I give him a little push, he won't mind if I pilfer some of his wool. Bottled despair recipe. Okay. Beautiful. Let's make some of that. Give them some bottled despair. The sheep's eyes glaze over as he looks deep into his soul and sees only nothingness. What's the point of it all if I'm alone? Poor fella. He'll feel better when the curse lifts, but it'll be too late to snip his wool then. You collect the clump of wool. There. Things aren't always so bad. Why don't you run off home to your flock? You're right. Maybe I'm not so alone after all. The sheep wipes a dewy tear from his face and slopes off towards the village. Okay, so I've got that wool, and then we are looking for the missionary in the market. Now, find a way onto the boat on the docks. Steal seashells from the fisher folk. Right, okay. And, boy, we are, things are moving quick here. Return to the baker. Okay. You know what, so we're going to wait, I think, on this stuff here. Dockets are ripe for plucking. Alright, let's head back this way. And we'll go to the market, and we'll deal with all that. The village. To the market. And the other sheepy right here shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Excuse me, madam, have you heard about the ram, the one true leader? Oh, truly, I don't have time for this. Just look at all these clothing stalls around us. It's revolting. So many patterns that make my eyes water with rage. Oh, I'll show you some eye-watering patterns. A good magic show ought to set you spinning. Prestigious deck recipe. Okay. I need a glitter bomb. Thankfully I can make one of those. Alright, and we'll place that. The sheep goes cross-eyed at the blinding display of pure magical speculation as you shuffle the deck of enchanted cards. Ah, it's so I can't see. That's right, keep your eyes on the pretty colors while I shear you bald. There we go. Before the sheep can recover his eyesight, you snip a healthy patch of wool from his backside. Ah, I can still see the colors even when I close my eyes. Okay, very good. So now we're done with all of that. Now to the village, yes? I think it's the village. If not, we'll be able to ramp up some of these other things. Oh, right, we'll go with the gargoyle here. Let's go. And then we'll go and hand these things in. And we only need one. Okay, well, we got lots of cryptwalker silk. A bit stiffer than I'm used to, but I can work with this. She rolls up her sleeves and prepares the bobbin. As the black sheep manages the wheel, you assist by weaving your own magic into the fibers as you feed them through the device. Dazzling colors of every hue shoot out from the winding wheel, sending sparks dancing into the underbrush. Soon, a large ball of rainbow-tinted yarn is woven together. Wow, we didn't even have to use any dye. I could use your help anytime. She gathers up the yarn and admires it before handing it to you. Take it. My thanks to you. Say, you should think about returning to the village soon. Your little doggy friend was quite worried about you last time I saw him. Oh my gosh, I was in such a panic that I completely forgot about him. But what about the ram and his flock? I'm a goner if I go back there. You leave that to me, we say. Alright, let's talk to the gargoyle. Back to the village. And let's go and follow up with this lot back over here. And we'll leave that little critter alone there. Back along this way. Alright, the Thiefaroo. And here is the flock. Color is the path to division, and division is the bedfellow of damnation. Bah, bah, bah. You twist a length of your mule multicolored thread into a makeshift lasso. The shifting colors make a thread appear to be alive. What nonsense, I'll just loop my magic yarn around each of these sheep and show them the world is more than black and white. Okay. Oh, I see, I just gotta get... That's cool. We've got all the... Stopping in the middle of his sermon, the ram notices his flock is no longer paying attention to him. The flock turns away from the ram's ravings, completely enraptured by the colorful thread. Hey, what are you fools doing? This is the black sheep's work. Wow, we just assumed it was ugly because the ram said so. No, you idiots, it's wrong. Have you forgotten everything I taught you? Look at the wild colors. I never knew wool could be so neat. Stop looking at that. Among the commotion, the voice of the black sheep pipes up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you will appreciate my handiwork. Are you kidding? This is the most amazing wool we've ever seen. Where can we get some more? Stop, listen to me, says Ram, the sheepdog. Oh wow, look at all these customers. We need to get that shop of yours up and running again. You're right. Oh my, this is all so overwhelming. Looks like it's time to roll up my sleeves and get back to work. Does that mean you'll reopen your wool shop, says the sheep? We'll help fix again if it means we can get more of these fantabulous colors. The ram is furious. The ram swings his bronze bell harder and harder, desperate to be heard over the joyous celebrations of his flock. Okay, we got his bell. Oh my, what in the dickens happened? I guess he clanged that awful bell of his just a little too hard, gave his own head a proper ringing till he couldn't take it anymore. He glanced over to his empty soapbox. A fitting end, I suppose. A shepherd is nothing without his flock. You pick up the bell. Not a sound emanates from it. Something is muffled. You turn it over to look inside to find that the metal clanger is covered in familiar bristly white wool, the soul of the ram. There we go. Alright, now let's get ourselves back to the rest of the village. Oh, I love it. These are so cute. That's delightful. Let's go now and... the cat's crimes are in the village, right? Return to the bakery, all that jazz. Yeah, so let's go and... What's in here? Well, those are things I could definitely use. Cat treat, huh? Leave that for the cat there. Okay, we got a cat hairball. And then we're back over here. Let us go... No, I don't know that I... Fieldward... No, we want to go and find the other businesses around here now. Okay. So this is looking better. And now we just need to find the other businesses. So where are all of these businesses gone to? That's not where we're looking. I think we're back. Oh no, we're in the village. We want to go to the market, don't we? But can we just walk this way? Oh, we got some more petals here. I'll take them. Right, and then over here, there really wasn't... Was there anything we were really looking for here? Right, and there was this thing over here to the docks, not quite yet. And then down around here. Okay, no, we're good with all of this. Oh, never mind, I was good all over that. No, we don't want to go to the graveyard. Also trying to confirm that I've kind of seen everything here. Yeah, there's a lot of those, and like a lot of skeleton keys we could make. So I'm not entirely sure what we want to do with all that. Okay, I guess we'll hop back in our time machine here. There we go. We'll get out of here and go towards the market. I'm not sure what the best direction would be to do that. That was? No, that was the village, right? Here's the market. Yeah, our quick teleport is really the best thing. So we want to do which ones now? We want to speak to the baker and the blacksmith. Okay. Let's go to the blacksmith here. This cat is going to be in some trouble. Only evidence could possibly change my mind. Here's the cat's confession. The man's beady eyes go wild with anger as he reads through the paper. I take it you'll let Chandler off the hook? Sure, it looks like he wasn't involved in this plot, though I still don't care for his candles much. Excellent. Maybe with 3 a piece we can finally get to the bottom of this. Okay, let's get out. And then we want to go to the baker. Was it? Or the... Oh yeah, we did the candlestick. Let's see some tacks over here. I can't leave these be. And then there's the baker. Okay, fine. Before we do that, we'll take some stuff off the ground. Hello. Well, have you got any? There's the confession. The baker's brows arch in anger as he reads the cat's confession. That unrefined little urchin, how dare she tamper with my buns like that? You'll forgive the blacksmith then? Huh? Well, sure, it doesn't look like he was involved in this at all. Splendid. If you 3 can get along, we can bring along the culprits to justice. Now that these 3 fellows have cooled down a bit, I better have a chat with that plumpy little purple pony to figure out the best way to deal with this swindler. Plumpy purple pony. Okay, and they were right by the teleporter, were they not? There's the butcher. There we are. Hello, friend. Oh, Joy, you're back. Did you find anything in those shops? It would appear your market is plagued by the mastermind schemes of the cat. Well, maybe not so masterminded. She did leave behind a bunch of clues for me to find. As though summoned, a furry-shaped somersaults into a nearby cat rooftop with a flourish. Yeah, haha. I see you're a fan of my genius accomplishments. Well, you're in luck. Soon I'll have this whole village at my mercy. Quickly, your magic horn. The unicorn shuffles its stumpy legs to get a better shot at the monologuing feline. With a flick of her tail, the cat disappears, leaving only her voice cackling in the air. Yeah, you have to be faster than that, slowpokes. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not very maneuverable in high-pressure situations. Oh, don't fret. We'll just have to make sure she stands still next time. I should be able to concoct a tantalizing kitty treat strong enough to keep her attention. I'll set it up by that big statue there. You just get ready to fire. Feline curio recipe. Okay. Make that. And then that. Oh, I need some of the herbs from the forest. For Pete's sakes, really? Okay, let's go do that. Herbs from the forest. This should be easy. That's surprising to me. Well, in a way not. Although we had a lot of them. It's nice that that's all we're looking for. And these should be, yeah, there's some right here. So these should all be relatively close by. Okay, and is that it? Let's check out. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then we'll make this. Oh, no, we need to get this. And then this thing we need... Yeah, we have all the stuff for that. And then we craft that. Now you see, we still have a number of things remaining here, which kind of makes me feel like the last chunk is going to be bigger than yeah, I would expect. It's probably going to be a whole pile of things we're going to need to do, isn't it? We're going to get the cat, but the fish one, I suspect, will be a whole other deal. There you go, buddy. Oh, where... okay, where am I supposed to put it again? It was said, throw the cat into the market square. Isn't this the market square? Okay, there we go. He placed on the scrumptious-looking cat treat and ducked behind a pumpkin. Within moments you hear the telltale laughter of the cat over the market stalls. Yeah, that's best you can do. What do you take me for? A basic alley cat? You'll need more than a lump of garbage to catch me. Despite her lofty words, you see her eyes go wide and her tail flick at the scent of fish, and catnip reaches her nose. Why, I'm the most sophisticated criminal underlord this world has ever. Say, what's that, Tuna? You give the signal to the unicorn, but see that the beast is still facing entirely in the wrong direction. Oh, must I do everything around here? You slap the unicorn on its haunches, jolting out of a daydream. Huh? What's that? Oh, right, the cat. The beast carefully takes aim, making sure to account for drag and wind speed in the direction. Alright, I've got her this time. By the light of the truth, I banish all lies from thee. A brilliant spark of rainbow light emits from the unicorn's horn and streaks towards the preoccupied cat. Alright. When the colorful smoke clears, you can't see hide nor hair of the cat. Only a smoldering pair of fancy leather boots remain near the statue. Wow, from out there, I thought all that talk about your magic horn was pure hogwash. I mean, it usually doesn't have such an explosive effect. I meant to expel the lies from her, but I guess she was all lies? Didn't have a truthful bone in her body. Well, whatever the reason, I suppose she won't be blighting your market any longer. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for life to get back to normal. Thank you for all your help. You glance at one of the cat's boots, slumped over on its side. I better go gather her up. Where is it? Oh, right here. You pick up the smoldering boots of the cat, a rainbow hue and radiates off the leather. They smell strongly of feet and candy, the soul of the cat, though you suspect she may have more than 8 lives left. Alright, we've gotten the cat. Now, what we have left is the fish in the docks, and we've got a ways to go here. We got to find a way onto the boat at the docks, and steal seashells from the fisher folk. So this is, I think we'll track that. This is where we're going to get started. I think I'm going to stop here because I feel like this is going to go like way longer than I'm expecting, and we'll continue on from there. All right, we'll see you all next time. Till then, bye bye.